Good morning, Room 53. It's time to get started with our mental math and our math message this morning. For our mental math, to get our brains in gear, focused on working with numbers, we are going to be doing some ballpark estimates. So I'm going to ask for you to either have a piece of paper or a whiteboard in front of you so that you can come up with some ballpark estimates. So just like in class, we'd be sitting on the carpet and we would all have our whiteboards and our dry erase markers. I need for you to have something in front of you to write down some ballpark estimates. If you ever need to pause, if I'm moving too quickly, just pause that video and press play when you're all caught up. All right, so our first number model is 60 minus 18. So remember, a ballpark estimate is using friendly numbers. A lot of time it's finding the nearest 10, and it's a way to help us check our addition or subtraction. So if I have 60 minus 18, 60 is already a 10. I'm not going to do anything to that. But the 18, I could find a 10 that's closest to 18 to help me come up with a way to check the actual answer. So go ahead on your piece of paper or your whiteboard and write what you think the nearest 10 to 18 would be to make a ballpark estimate. So I know that 18 is between 10 and 20. It's 8 hops away from 10. So I'm not going to go all the way back to 10, but it's only 2 hops away from 20. So my ballpark estimate would be 60 minus 20. And that would only be 2 more than the actual answer because 18 is 2 less than 20. All right, let's take a look at another one. 70 minus 39. So go ahead and write down what you think the ballpark estimate would be for 70 minus 39. 70 is already a 10. What 10 is 39 closest to? So 70 minus 40 would be my ballpark estimate because 39 is only 1 hop away from 40. And it's a lot easier to work with 10s than numbers that have a number in the ones place other than a 0. Let's move on to level 2. Let's make a ballpark estimate for 98 minus 42. So there's a couple different things we could do here. 98 is really close to 100, but that might be a little tricky to do 100 minus 42. 42 is really close to 40. 98 minus 40 would be a lot easier. So my ballpark estimate would be 98 minus 40. Let's take a look at the next one. Remember, please pause whenever you need to. That's what's so great about videos. 87 minus 31. Which of these two numbers do you think would be the best one to put into a friendly number? I'm looking at the 31 and thinking that that might be the number I want to go with. So my ballpark estimate would be 87 minus 30. Great job. All right, and level 3. Right, make sure you're coming up and writing down your ballpark estimates. 45 minus 22. Let's find a friendly number here. Which one would you go with? I'm looking at the 22, and I'm thinking that I would change that to a 20. Only 2 away from a 20, so it's not a big jump. And my ballpark estimate would be 45 minus 20. And this last one right here, 56 minus 44. So now this one, friendly numbers aren't really that close. We have 56 is 4 away from 60, and 44 is 4 away from 40. So we could go either way here. What was your ballpark estimate? Maybe you did 60 minus 44, or 56 minus 40, which is the one I would go with. but either one could be your estimate. Excellent. All right, let's take a look at our math message. I want for you to write a number story to match this number model. 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12. And draw a picture to go along with your story. So I'm going to write one to show you as an example, and then I'm going to ask for you to write one on your own. So I'm going to put a text box in here. Right. So this is repeated addition. I'm looking for 3 objects that have 4 in each one. So here is what one of our number stories might look like. I have 3 bags of apples. There are 4 apples in each bag. How many apples in all? Right? So that's showing that I have 4 in this first bag, 4 in the second bag, 4 in the third bag. Right? So there's 3 bags of apples. There are 4 apples in each bag. Right? And then my picture, I could simply draw a rectangle, another rectangle, and a third rectangle. Right? And then I could put 4 apples in each one. Right? So, see my drawing skills here. And while I'm doing this, I want for you to start thinking of what your number story is going to be. Okay. You have 3 boxes or bags or containers or cans, whatever it is that you want to come up with. And you have 4, whatever object it is, in each one. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would draw actual circles, but it's difficult to draw circles on the computer, so I'm just drawing a line for each one. Okay. Okay. So my number model would be this up here, and these would be my pictures to match. So I want for you to write a number story to match this number model. Here's my example. Pause the video and go ahead and create your own number story using 4 plus 4 plus 4. And we'll come back and we can share. All right, guys. So let's see what you came up with. I'm just going to find our page that we need. Nope. All right. So obviously I can't hear the ones that you came up with, and you can't actually share out loud with me, but I just want to show you a few more examples. Many of you probably wrote one just like the one I did before. So maybe your number story was something like Alex needed to set up 3 rows of chairs. He put 4 chairs in each row. How many chairs did Alex set up? So that would be one way we could do it. Another way would be actually using that repeated addition. Right? Maya read 4 books Monday. She read another 4 books on Tuesday. and 4 more books on Wednesday. How many books did Maya read in all? So that would be another way we could write our number story. We could actually use the repeated addition fact, 4 plus 4 plus 4. Or we could just use the 3 groups of 4. I know that you guys came up with some awesome number stories, and great job. We're going to now get ready for our math lesson. We're going to be building some arrays. So go ahead and click on the next video on our webpage.